Hey everyone, Jared here. This is different from my usual stuff because, as you would see from my other videos, I'm a music reviewer and skid maker, a creator of Filmmaker Wannabes, this little film series that I do that you can obviously check out in my other video section. But for today, I wanted to do something different because the time is coming, ladies and gents. I am a huge fan of the Walking Dead TV series. I love the graphic novel and I love the TV series. But the time has come for the season 3 finale. And I've always wanted to do a video thing talking about The Walking Dead or what I love about The Walking Dead. But that's for a whole different discussion. Right now I just want to get out my feelings of what's going to be happening for the season 3 finale, because something big is going to be happening with that. And I have so many ideas of what's going to be happening. I've read all these different ideas and I really want to get them out there because The Walking Dead is such a really fun show and it's going to be sad to see it go away. But season 3, I think it's a really good season. And how are they going to wrap it up? They've been promising that we're going to watch it and leave our mouths agape, shocked by what we're going to be seeing. So who knows what's going to happen? Here's my theories. Obviously, the one clip we've seen of Carl looking at the badge, which he puts away into his pocket. I don't know if he's wearing one of those vests that has multiple pockets on the side, breast pockets and stuff, but people suspect that he puts it in his vest pocket. And I'll get back to that later on in the video, but that could come in handy. The second video is the Woodbury team breaking into the prison and about to go and enter the prison itself, led by Tyrese's friend, Alan, who is a real dick, and I can't wait to see him die. But here's what a lot of people have been suspecting. People don't think the governor's going to die this season. There's a rumor that he's been signed on to come back in season 4. People have been weary on who's going to kill the governor if the governor does die. Will it be Rick? Will it be Michonne? Will it be Andrea if she escapes? Will it be Daryl? There's even a theory that it was Milton. I don't know. There's even this really cool theory that it's going to be Morgan, because rumor has it Morgan might come back. I don't know if he will, but if he does, me and my brother always said the coolest way for him to come back is to come back, guns blazing, saving Rick, killing the governor, looking into the camera lens and go, all clear. I know that's not going to happen, but that would be pretty badass if it did. But people suspect he might come back. They even think he was the one who burned the zombie pits. I personally think it was Milton, but that's a whole different story. Now, another theory that people suspect that I do believe is that the prison is booby-trapped. I believe that, but that's got another little side thing that I believe is going to happen. Here is what I think is going to happen. I personally want to see the governor die because I think he was a really interesting villain. I think they did a really good job setting him up. I like the fact that he was different than the comic version, because the comic version cannot work in a TV series. He was too comic booky. He was a very cardboard villain. He was like, oh, yep, he's the villain. Yeah, but they did other things with him in the TV series that I liked. I believe in the promo where he's beating someone up, I believe that he is beating up Milton. I believe he is hurting Milton, and he might even kill Milton for helping Andrea, and Milton might say something that really pisses him off, because at this point, Philip Blake is on the edge of sociopath. He will kill anyone if they say the wrong thing. And I believe Milton will die. And he's going to say a few things to Andrea. He might torture her, I don't know, but he will say a few things. And the real thing about this episode is the attack on the prison. He breaks into the prison along with Team Woodbury, with Martinez blowing up the tower and Schubert, who never says a damn thing. I feel as though he just goes along with everything, but oh well. And also the character of Karen, who led the big ramble about not agreeing with the governor because her son has asthma. And a lot of people think that she might become pretty important, because if anyone read the comics, characters just like Karen, she's the one who put the governor out of his misery. And when I say that, I meant she killed him. Good. But I don't know, it would be interesting to see a Woodbury kill the governor. So, aside from that, I do believe that Rick, thanks to everything that he learned from Morgan, booby-trapped the prison, because the episode is of course entitled Welcome to the Tombs. I believe that they somehow rounded the walkers of the zombies into the cell blocks, and the doors are hooked up to grenades, which they took from Morgan. who is a badass. And they open up the doors and everything explodes. The governor will demand for them to go back in. There will be walkers waiting for them. And just when they think they could try to get away, they are somehow locked inside the prison. I don't know how, but I think they will be locked inside the prison. And someone from Rick's team is inside the prison and will sound the alarm, which Andrew set off in the one episode where Lori and T-Dog died. And this will alert other walkers to walk and stumble around and kill more Woodbury men. And I think the rest of the Team Prison is outside watching the whole debacle and picking off Woodbury team members as they come out of the prison, including Martinez, including Schubert. And one theory that I really like, and I could see this happening, is there was something symbolic about Carl holding up that badge. He wants to step up just like his dad. There has to be something important about that badge. One theory that I think could happen, that I really like, is that the governor, instead of killing Judith like in the comics, because I doubt AMC would be so adult to do that. I said that to a friend and they're like, no, they wouldn't do that because a lot of people would get angry over it. The governor shoots Carl, and one of the team members, Karen, possibly Karen, sees this. Carl does not die. He is shielded by that badge. The bullet just so happens to go and hits the badge, and Carl goes down. She, out of, how could this happen? She guns down the governor and kills him. I like that theory. I think that theory could work. Who sounds the alarm to let the walkers know? I think that will be Herschel. I think all these theories that Glenn will die and Maggie could die, I don't think that will happen because I think their love will blossom, and we'll see that in season 4. I think they're going to go a little longer with that. And personally, I would love to see Negan kill Glenn like in the comics. Spoilers. But I think Herschel will stay behind because he served his purpose already. He gave Glenn his permission to marry Maggie. And he knows that he's a crippled old man in a world filled with zombies and evil people. And he just can't do anything right away, and he will slow down the team. So he will stay behind and possibly be the one to sound the alarms and sacrifice himself. I think that could happen. So the team all go away and go back to Woodbury, which Sasha and Tyrese have stayed behind because if you look in the promo, they are not along with the other members of Team Woodbury as they storm the prison. I think the governor kept them behind because the governor does not trust Tyrese, and he knows that Tyrese is a terrible shot. And he just wants them to stay behind because he doesn't trust them, because he still doesn't know who set fire to the pits. And somehow, whether it's because of Rick sneaking back in or such, they find Andrea still chained up, and they discover how evil the governor was. This is my idea of what could happen, and I really hope they go along with that route. I do not think Morgan will come back. I don't think so. But it would be cool if he did. This is all just speculation on my behalf of pictures I've seen of the videos and everything. But yeah, I really think this will happen in my mind. It'd be awesome if it did happen. But this is what I'm going to expect from Sunday. I can't wait to see it. At the end of the episode, who knows, they'll probably take over Woodbury and Rick will give the whole big speech about We Are the Walking Dead. End of episode like that. If the governor does survive, I don't know. They might spill out later into season 4, have a little more stuff with him, and then he'll die mid-season finale or such. I don't know. All I know is that in season 4, I want to see the trip to Washington, D.C. I want to see Abraham introduced. I want to see all this cool stuff. But this is pretty much what I'm expecting from season 3's finale. And I think it'd be really cool. If you agree with me with these theories and such, leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and here's to hoping that we get a really kick-ass finale. So, until Easter Sunday, have a great day.